I'm ready. Y'all ready? You want me to go ahead and do this thing right quick?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do? This your people at the Atlanta Falcons Nation, bringing you the heavy hitters every Tuesday night. Well, we started a little late because of technical difficulties and all that stuff. So
Mike,
I'm gonna go ahead and
Mike did it. Mike, it's all Mike's fault.
It's Mike's fault. He late.
Damn it, it don't matter if we started late. We started, damn it. All right, so we're going to start introducing the people here. We got the starting lineup tonight. We got, to my right, Mr. Jude Talk Sports, the calm before the storm, the voice of reason. You choose whatever you want to call. At the bottom here, we have the First Lady. I repeat, the First Lady of Atlanta Falcons Nation, Miss Maggie T. And if you can't respect that, she's going to shank your ass. All right, get back down to the diagonal part.
That's why they need to know. Just don't they know that part.
We got the mad scientist, Mr. Mad Mike Sports, and me, of course. You can call me K Styles, a.k.a. the Sixth Man. How we doing tonight, people?
Good.
Oh, I'm going to talk some big shit tonight, boy.
I hear Mike ready, so this going to be a show tonight.
All right, okay. Yeah. Before we talk that big shit going on here, let me go ahead and get the early shout outs of the show. Mr. Trucker Mike 404, Nick Turner 31, Jamel Riggins, Javon Reed, That's your people. That's your peoples over there, man.
That's baby bro right there. That's baby bro.
The peoples.
Yes, sir.
Twisted Torch, and we're gonna go with Speed Falcon for life. If I haven't gotten to all y'all right now, we're gonna get to you later. What's going on?
Absolutely.
What's going on, folks?
What
Three? You want to start with the three keys real quick? Just want to this real.
Hey, let's go ahead and get on these three keys. I'm gonna go ahead I'm
gonna start. I want to start out with this. This is just real quick. All right, just real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the three keys before I even get there. I'm gonna say that for my 2 point. I'm gonna say that one for my 2 point because I got something to say to some of you Falcons fans. All right. Y'all think I forgot? Y'all think I'm just scared to speak my mind on something? Nah, I speak my mind on my terms, okay? So if y'all hear about it, yes, it came from me. I remember everything that y'all did, all right? Trust me, I'm always watching, but like I said, I'm going to respond how I want to respond when I want to respond. But let's get to these three keys. The first one, man, I'm not worried about Jameis Winston. I'm not worried about Mr. Tim Tebow. I'm not worried about him. So the first thing I think what the Falcons have to do, man, is continue doing what they're doing. Is they've been mixing coverages, they've been playing a lot of man, they've been playing a lot of zone, they've been blitzing, they've been zone blitzing. Continue to do that. I'm not afraid of that front four. If you guys have seen my my film breakdown with Grady Jarrett and how he single-handedly destroyed the first game against the Saints, the dude has 2.5 sacks, and this dude was unblockable. So if they can't block Grady Jarrett, they have no chance. All right, even with a quarterback like Drew Brees, okay, he's out. Drew Brees still without an arm, not the complete player. He's still intelligent. Jameis Winston is not as intelligent as Drew Brees is. So they're going to have to block Grady Jarrett, or they're going to have a long freaking day. That's number one. Number two is the secondary. I'm not worried about any of their receivers. I'm not worried about Mental Slant God. All right, I'm not worried about him at all whatsoever. The Falcons secondary are more than capable and keep that receiving core intact. And I think what they're going to have to do in this game more than ever is you got to watch Keanu Neal in this game. Keanu Neal is the key to this game. All right. They got to stop Grady Jarrett, but if the Falcons can continue to put Keanu Neal in the position. This is going to test his athleticism. This is going to test his injuries. Is he really back? Because they're going to use their tight ends. They're going to use their running backs out of the backfield. So Keanu he about to get his track shoes on. He's going to have to guard everybody underneath. This is his game. So if Keanu Neal can do his thing on the defensive side of the ball, Falcons win easily. All right, and the third one, I always say this, man, coaching. But this more so Mr. Stupid Ass. All right, I said I was going to watch my cousin, but that motherfucker is stupid. All right, and I'm talking about Dirt fucking Quarter. I'm so fucking tired of this damn idiot. I'm like, he just does not understand that we can't continue to throw the ball every damn play. Do you realize that there's a such thing as a running back? Why the hell do we got Edo Smith on the damn field, on the damn roster? He never fucking plays. Why do we have Olsen on the damn squad and he never plays? He practically plays just 2 running backs. We got 4 running backs on the damn roster and he only plays 2. So it's coaching. Get the running backs involved in the game. That means Todd Gurley as well as your boy, Juju. You already know where I'm going with this.
Be healed, baby.
Be healed, man. You got to get Brian Gurley. So let me know what you guys think, man.
All right, Mr. Jew Talk Sport. Let's hear what your 3 keys going to be on this subject.
I don't know where it always starts for me on the defensive line. Like in this game, especially if Jameis is playing, Drew Brees, you can rattle him, but it's harder to rattle Drew Brees because he's been around for so long. But Jameis is one of those guys. I hope early in the game he has like interception or he has a sack fumble because he's one of those guys that kind of rides the wave. If he starts off hot, he's one of those guys that pretty much stays hot. I talked about it a little bit in the video that I did about I think it was last year when Jameis was in Tampa and they came to Atlanta and he pretty much came and torched us. So with Jameis, it's either hit or miss. Some games when he's on, he's making every throw. And that's why he's kind of one of those quarterbacks that scares me in a way because he's willing to try anything. He's like Brett Favre. He's going to throw that ball. I don't care. And that's why him playing with Bruce Arians as his coach kind of fits his scheme. And even Dirk Cutter when he was in Tampa because Jameis is a gunslinger. He wants to throw the ball. He wants to throw the ball down the field. Now, one thing that I do like about Jameis playing in this game is he'll put the ball in harm's way. So he's going to give our cornerbacks chances to intercept the ball. Like a Foye Oluokun, Deion Jones, this is their game to get an interception. AJ Terrell, who's very opportunistic, very aggressive, and likes to peek in the backfield and likes to play off coverage. This is his game because he can jump, he can bite on routes in this game because Jameis is going to put the ball in harm's way. So I'm looking for the pass rush to get home. If we can bring that pressure like Mike talked about with Grady Jarrett up front, but I'm looking for somebody else to step up with them because if you remember in that game last year when we went and dominated them in New Orleans, Vic Beasley had a good game. Adrian Claiborne, who's no longer here, he had a great game on the inside. They were placing both of those guys on the inside and bringing that pressure up the middle. And when AC was here, Adrian Claiborne, he was one of those guys that consistently got pressure, whether he was on the outside or whether he was playing that 3 technique, like how they play John Kaminsky. So this is a game to watch John Kaminsky because he's one of those guys that's that energy guy. They're going to be focused on Grady Jarrett. So we're going to need somebody else. I mean, Grady is pretty much unblockable, but if we have somebody else, maybe like a Marlon Davidson, who hasn't, no team really has a lot of tape on him, he's another guy in this game that I think could be a sleeper. A lot of people might not be thinking about Marlon Davidson because he hasn't played a lot. He's one of those guys that we can actually roll him out there, and he can be another guy that puts pressure on the middle, condense that pocket, get your hands up. Maybe we can bat a ball. As Big Low says, the only time Michael Walker gets an interception is off a tip. So maybe he gets his first interception in this game off a tip pass or something like that. Maybe Keanu Neal, gets an interception in this game. But I'm number one key to victory is definitely stop the run, get pressure on the quarterback, force a turnover early, get Jameis Winston, in his feelings. And usually with Jameis Winston, it's an avalanche. Once he makes that first mistake, it seems like he can't get over it. Like he has that dark cloud over his head the rest of the game. So hopefully we can get some pressure on him in this game early. I'm not too sure if Dante Fowler is going to play. And I do think that Dante Fowler, if he plays, he definitely could be an X factor coming off the edge. him combining with Grady Jarrett. My second key to victory in this game, Mike talked about it again. My boy Brian Hill. I've been talking about it. Feed Brian Hill and Todd Gurley in this game. Use these guys with those swing passes. Like, get these guys involved not only in the running game, but also out of the backfield. Like we talked about it. Case Styles pulled it up, I think it was last week, where he talked about how many catches Todd Gurley has out of the backfield. I think it was less than 30, which is crazy because Todd Gurley is a guy that can be used kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Use this guy on wildcats, use this guy out of the backfield, line this guy up in the slot, and let him go one-on-one against those linebackers of the Saints. Because one thing about the Saints linebackers, they do not like to cover. The reason they went out and got traded for Quan Alexander is they don't like to cover. Those guys are thumpers. Demario Davis is a thumper. He wants to come downhill in the run game. He wants to blitz. Make that guy, put him out in space and see if he can cover Todd Gurley one-on-one. See if he can cover Brian Hill, who's proven to be an improved pass catcher. And also in this game, please, Dirk Cutter, use some tosses and use some outside zone runs in this game. Use some of those outside runs. Like, stop with all of this inside, up the gut every single play. Because in this game, the New Orleans Saints has a very big defensive line. Onyemata, all those big guys they got up front. Cam Jordan, those guys love to condense the pocket. They love the blitz. So the way you beat the blitz is with quick passes. So in this game, get those guys out of the backfield. This is a game for Ito Smith, as Mike was talking about. Let Ito Smith play because Ito Smith is a guy I've talked about consistently. He's a guy that's supposed to be catching those passes out of the backfield like a James White from the New England Patriots. Use that guy out of the backfield and allow him to take advantage of those slower linebackers who can't deal with those option routes. Take advantage of those guys. In this game, Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, use those guys out of the slot and use Hayden Hurst. I really think in this game, Hayden Hurst could go crazy. Because just like he was talking about Keanu Neal, make those safeties and make those linebackers cover at all costs. Do not let those guys just come downhill and thump. Spread these guys out, as Dirk Cutter loves to do, and just let your athletes be athletes. Matt Ryan, 3-step drops, get that ball out your hands quick. Let Russell Gage, let Calvin Ridley, let Julio run out the catch. Like, don't have Matt Ryan back there holding the ball with all these 5- and 7-step drops. Because if we do that in this game, Matt Ryan's going to get sacked a bunch because they have one of those defensive lines that's very aggressive. I talked about it in my video again. Trey Hendrickson, number 91 for the Saints. He's a guy to look out for on the opposite side of Cam Jordan. This dude is a game record. He's one of those guys that's been coming on, and we do not want to get these guys going. So the way that we stay ahead of the chains is get that ball out quick. Quick throws, 3-step drops with Matt Ryan. Look for your outlets. Hayden Hurst, let him run out the catch. Hayden Hurst is a wide receiver pretty much. Let this guy run out the catch. Use Brian Hill in tosses, sweeps. Use some jet sweeps in this game. We've seen it last year with Calvin Ridley and Kenyon Barner. Use these guys. Use some misdirection. The way you take advantage of that aggressive defense and those aggressive blitzing, Dennis Allen loves to blitz. Make those guys look at some eye candy. Have somebody coming on the reverse. Slow those guys down. If you have some type of misdirection, you will be able to slow down that pass rush. So screen passes, any quick passes in this game. And the final key to victory, and I know I've been kind of long-winded. I'm sorry, guys, but y'all know it's rivalry week. And the last key to victory is coaching. In this game, Mike talked about it. No dumb coaching. No passing over 40 times. Let's keep it balanced. Let's stay ahead of the chains. Raheem Morris, no dumb timeouts, no dumb penalties, and don't allow any fake punts. If I see another fake punt where a team is picking up a first down on a fake punt, I'm a snap. I'm so tired of seeing every team, like, why are we not ready for that? Every team, it seems like, does the same thing against us. They always end up picking up a first down off a fake punt. Against the Carolina Panthers, Jeremy Chin, a direct snap, and he runs for like 30 yards down the field. Be ready for the fake punt. Atlanta, we always seem to, for whatever reason, we get caught off guard on special teams. If we get a quick 3 and out, Drew Brees and not Drew Brees, but the head coach, Sean Payton, he's very aggressive and he's very tricky. So in this game, if we get a couple 3 and out, he's super aggressive. So he might tell them, hey, look, run this fake because they're not going to be ready for it. So Atlanta, please watch your film and be ready for the fake punt. It's coming. They have to do some type of trick play in this game. Taysom Hill, watch out for the trick play because they have to do something in this game without Drew Brees. They need to get some explosive plays. And the only way they can get explosive play is off a trick play. So be ready for the trick play. I don't know who's going to do it, whether it's going to be on special teams, whether it's Taysom Hill on a toss back throw, it's gonna be some type of trick play in this game. So be prepared for it. And those my 3 keys. What you got, K-Styles?
Before I get to mine, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more shout outs as well. Before I get to mine, I said, hey, we got Dre, Bo in the building. We're gonna say what's happening to him.
What up, Dre?
We got Quentin Willis. You know, that's a regular. Wallace Smith, and we got Twisted Torch TV. Like I said, we're gonna get to more of y'all later on, but we gotta get on with this segment.
Hey, let me do one thing. If you guys have a channel, this is something this is a fly. If you guys have a channel, man, like go ahead. You have my permission. All right, my permission to drop your link in there. All right, you guys, trust me. Just go to their channel, subscribe to them. Everybody, you know, this is a place where we want to give everybody at least a shot to be seen, man. So it's like, go ahead, do your thing, drop your link, man. Y'all go check anyone out. If you have a channel, so go ahead, T-Style. My bad.
Hey, it's all about networking, baby. Remember, it ain't just us. It's all of y'all there too. So we all in this together. But I'm gonna go to my 3 keys. My first key is gonna be set the tone. You have to set a tone early. Offensively, you have to score touchdowns in this game. We can't settle for field goals. So when you get a chance to, like I said, the way New Orleans defense plays, like I said, they're very aggressive. They're going to try to use what's his name? Chauncey, what is that? The anti-slant.
Chauncey Gardner.
Yeah, Gardner Johnson.
Anti-slant boy. They're gonna use him like the Seattle Seahawks used Jamal Adams in the first game. So, but that's from what I've seen the last couple games. I see they're going to use a lot of safety blitzes. They're gonna bring at least 5 or 6. So, Drew damn near covered up all my points, but I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange those again.
Sorry, bro.
No, you good because they get to hear my point of view from it. Todd Gurley, Brian Hill, whoever the hell's in the backfield need to be in the passing game. Plain and simple.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Because if they're going to be bringing 5 or 6 every play, your tight ends and your running backs are going to be your best friends here. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Point number 2, defense. You have to put wood on these motherfuckers. You gotta make them fear you in this game. Because we already know if Jameis Winston's going to start, Taysom Hill gonna get about 60% of the snaps because he's 9 times out of 10 gonna run the ball. So you must blow his ass up out the game. They call him Tim Tebow Jr. for a reason because he can't throw worth a damn. But that's kind of what their offense expects because they know if Taysom Hill's on the field, you thinking 9 times out of 10 they're going to run it, and that's when they're going to hit you with the big play. And you know where I'm going with number 3. You know where I'm going with number 3, right?
60 minutes.
60 minutes. Hold on. 60 minutes, motherfucker.
Wow. He really did.
60 minutes of football, which means Dirk Cutter, your game plan, like I said, we have to see this team be aggressive and set the tone from the beginning of the game until it hits 3 zeros at the end of the game. Because we know Saints-Falcon games, as Drew would say, come down to 3, 4, 5 plays, and we have to execute those. If we don't execute them, then it's gonna be one of those things where it's damn, like Ron Simmons say, damn, we don't want one of them moments. And that pretty much goes to mine right there.